Hey everyone, it's Hayley and thank you so much again for watching this video. So today I thought I could come on and instead of doing a tutorial, I thought I would do something a little bit different. So I'm going to come on here and talk to you guys about some of my favourite makeup products. However, I'm going to talk about products that I feel are very underrated. Maybe you guys have never heard of them before, or maybe there just wasn't such a big hype around them when they were released. Maybe you're looking for something a little bit cheaper to try out that I find personally is just as good as some of your high-end brands. So I've got quite a few products here today that I want to talk to you about. I'm going to go over the price range of them and why I think they're so good. Okay, so the first product that I want to talk to you guys about today is this BH Cosmetics, and it is their Galaxy Chic eyeshadow palette. Now this is a baked eyeshadow palette, meaning that it works slightly better if it's sort of water activated. So the way that I use this is by spraying my brush with some setting spray, then applying the product to my eye. Now you've got so many gorgeous, excuse the cracked one up in the corner there, but you've got so many gorgeous shimmer colours in here, and the pigmentation in this palette is insane. I'll just let you see the colours closer up. You've got everything you could want in here, from your sort of purples, blues, bronzes, oranges, and I absolutely love this palette. It retails for only £17.95 as well, which is such a good price for a palette that's this good. But I've used this so often recently on my Instagram. You'll see that when I've done some of my more creative looks and I really want the attention to be on the artwork that I've drawn on my face and not so much on some crazy eyeshadow on my eyes, that I've simply just done one of these colours from this palette and washed it over my eyelid, and it looks so pretty as well. I use the purple one, the one up here called Cosmic. I use this so often in my looks, and actually for everyday wear as well. Now that I've got like the bright hair, I quite like matching my eye makeup to my hair. So yeah, I absolutely love this palette. It's obviously a lot lower in price than some of your high-end palettes, and I absolutely love it. It's one of my favourites at the moment. So the next product that I want to talk to you guys about is this Kiko Milano gel eyeliner here. So this is their lasting gel eyeliner and it retails for around £8. Now this is my all-time favourite gel eyeliner ever. So I don't know if you guys, any of you are like me at all, but I find it really difficult to blend eyeshadows onto my eyes and draw eyeliner. I've got not an awful lot of lid space, I've got really hooded eyes, and I've also got quite a lot of loose skin on my eyelids, so it's really difficult to sort of blend your eyeshadows. And for eyeliner, I find that dry eyeliners can really drag. I can never get that line perfect. But with this one, now it is almost finished, so I am sorry, but I don't know if you can see sort of the texture of that there. I don't want to take it out and put it on my hand, because another thing that's fantastic about it is that it doesn't come off, but it is such like, I don't want to say a watery texture because it's not runny, like it does apply where you want it to go, but it's not like a dry, it's like a really wet consistency. It's not dry, it doesn't drag on your eyes when you're applying it, like it does literally apply like paint, but it stays in place all day, and like I mentioned, it doesn't come off. It is an absolute nightmare when I apply this to my hand to then use on clients, because I've really got to scrub my hands afterwards. But if it's, you know, on your eyes all day, like this isn't coming off during your night out. It's absolutely fantastic. So that's another one that I recommend, and like I say, I'm sure this retails for around £8. One little tub like this will last you so long, because another great thing about it is that literally you need the smallest amount ever of this. You don't need to layer it on, like one layer is more than enough, and it is jet black as well, which is fantastic. So yeah, I absolutely love this as well, and it's just another one of my favourite underrated products that I highly recommend. So my next recommendation for a sort of underrated makeup product is actually a brow pomade. So this is the LA Girl Cosmetics brow pomade, and this is what I use every single day on my brows now. Now I am not the best person in the world at doing eyebrows. I've got such fair hair natural that you can't even see my eyebrows, so I really struggle. I can never get that soft fluffy look, but I do use a pomade, and with someone who has such light hair and such fair brows, I do draw my brows in nearly every single day, and I really struggled for a long time to get a brow pomade that I actually liked. I struggled with a lot of pomades being too dry and really dragging on the skin and not blending out a lot, but I'm so happy with the consistency of this. This is actually exactly what I use on my makeup clients as well. I've got 3 shades. I've got warm brown, which is actually really dark. I've got blonde, which is what I've got on today. So again, it's still a little bit dark, but you know, if you're using light brush strokes, then it's not going to come out, you know, too dark. And I've also got taupe, which is kind of your in-betweeny colour. And those 3 have done me and every client I've had so good. It's such, again, similar to the Kiko eyeliner. I don't want to say a watery texture, but it's quite, again, this is nearly finished, but it's quite like a creamy texture. It's not dry, it doesn't drag on the skin. Again, you need the smallest amount of this. It blends out so easy when you're brushing it out with your spoolie brush, and once again, the smallest amount of this goes such a long way. So when it comes to brow pomades, I obviously see everyone raving about your Anastasia Beverly Hills brow pomades. I see everyone raving about your Benefit Cosmetics, but I've never really seen anyone sort of speak too much about the LA Girl ones. So yeah, I just thought that I needed to mention this because it is a product that I use every single day. It's a product that I've never really heard being spoken about, and again, it's so cheap. It retails for only £6 on Beauty Bay, which is absolutely amazing. I apply this with the Peaches and Creams I can't speak today, I'm sorry. I apply this with the Peaches and Creams brow brush, and I just absolutely love it. So yeah, they've got a lot of shade ranges as well, so I'm sure you'd be able to find one that suits you. But yeah, Beauty Bay, £6. I use it for my clients, and again, it doesn't even make me sort of tempted to try any other higher end brands because I'm happy with how this one works. So the next product that I want to recommend to you today is actually a foundation, and this is the MUA Cosmetics Pro Base Foundation. So basically, I went into town one day, I was looking for my everyday foundation, which is the Maybelline Fit Me. That's what I used to wear on a daily basis. They didn't have my colour in stock, so I was like, you know what, I'm going to pick this up, I'm going to see how good it is, and I fell in love with it instantly. So believe it or not, this retails for only £5. It is so cheap. It's cheaper than my Fit Me, so for someone like me who goes through so much foundation anyway, then that's an amazing price. I'm not spending too much every month on it. But this is the Long Wear Matte Finish Foundation, and it is so full coverage, it's unbelievable. Now this shade's a little bit too dark for me at the moment, but they actually have a white foundation as well, so it's in the exact same bottle as this, but it's just pure white. So I've been mixing that in with this one recently to get a sort of lighter shade to fit my skin tone. But that's also fantastic that they do that, because if you're a makeup artist and you're just starting out, having a white foundation in your kit is one of the best things that I can recommend for you. It saves you so much money. You don't have to go out and buy, you know, 20, 30 foundations to suit every client's skin tone. You can literally have like 4 or 5 foundations and your white foundation, and you can mix those shades together and you can make, you know, almost any colour with that. So I also think it's fantastic that they include that in the range. I also love the applicator top of this. So instead of it having a pump, it's more like your wee, I don't know what you call it, like your stick applicator. So I absolutely love that as well. I find it a lot cleaner, and if I was using this on clients, I find it so much easier to kind of apply the product to my hand or my mixing palette instead of pumping it out. You can get like the exact amount you need without wasting too much product. But yeah, it's so full coverage. Once again, it's another one of these products that you barely need any of it. So for one little £5 bottle like this, it lasts you forever. And like I say, it is a full coverage matte foundation, and it's now my absolute favourite everyday foundation. I don't think I would actually go back to anything else just now. So the next product that I'm recommending is genuinely an all-time favourite product for me. I might actually go as far, might actually go as far as saying that this is one of my favourite eyeshadow palettes ever. So this is the Beauty Bay 9 coloured EYN Nude Matte palette. So you can see inside, I'll quickly open it up to show you guys what it's like. So I absolutely love this palette. I know, like on my Instagram, I do all of these really creative looks. I'm always using quite bright colours. It's not often you'll see me with like just a neutral colour on the eye, but believe it or not, when I'm going out, like that's all I wear. Like you'll never see me going out with like a bright pink eye or, you know, all these fancy cut creases and things. Like I am literally just a wash of brown over the eye or a smoky eye. Like like if I'm going on a night out, it's a smoky eye, and if I'm feeling a little bit wild one night, then it's like a pop of pigment over the top of it. Nothing crazy, and this is the palette that I use all the time for doing a smoky eye. You can see by the colours just how perfect this is for a smoky eye. I actually don't really use the black too much, but like, you know how it's really difficult to find like a jet black eyeshadow? This is one for me. Like, this is so good, but for doing a smoky eye, I actually use the darkest brown, your more sort of orangey shade in the middle here, and I blend it out with one of the top colours, and it works so well. I use it on clients all the time, even people who are wanting brighter colours. I use some of the top 3 shades to buff it out, and I just absolutely love this palette. I'm on my 3rd one, I think, since I discovered it about a year back, so yeah, that shows how much I love it. It's pretty impressive, but I highly recommend this, and it is only £6.50 on Beauty Bay. I actually think it's out of stock right now, but I definitely recommend, like, once it's back in stock, that you guys go and grab this, whether you're a makeup artist, whether you're just someone who loves like a smoky eye or quite natural makeup. Like, even for £6.50, like even if this was like £20, I would be, you know, buying it again, because I just absolutely love it. It's definitely one of my all-time favourite makeup products, and I might go as far as saying that it's possibly my all-time favourite. I don't want to say my all-time favourite eyeshadow palette, but definitely my favourite like neutral eyeshadow palette. Definitely my most sort of worn eyeshadow palette. So yeah, I just absolutely love this, and for such a good price, highly recommend it to everyone. So another product that I highly recommend if you guys aren't getting really sick of listening to me by now is these Festival Face glitter palettes. I've got 3 of them here. You can see that they're all slightly different. You've got your chunkier glitters in this one, you've got your slightly finer glitters in this one here. Now you actually get 12 glitter pots like per palette in this, and they retail on Beauty Bay for £19.95. I'm just going to quickly open one up so you can see that it is all your individual glitter pots in here. Some of these are slightly open, so I'm watching not to, you know, spill them all over the floor. But you've got your neon colours, your silvers, your pinks, your purples. So this is your chunky glitters, and like I say, I do have like some of these ones in here. I've got like little stars in them, little gold chunks, and I just absolutely love these. And for £19.95 for 12 glitters, like that's quite impressive. Again, I've heard of brands like Shrine, who I absolutely love. They do amazing glitters. I've heard of, you know, I use the Peaches and Creams pigments all the time, but Festival Face is not really a brand that I've heard being hyped over too much, but I just feel like the price for the amount that you get in this and all the different variations that they've got as well is so good. So obviously it's not looking as though there's going to be much festivals this year, but I mean even next year, or if you're just a makeup artist or someone who enjoys makeup, who's sitting at home, wants to create some festival makeup, or you know, just wants to use a little bit of glitter in your looks, then I cannot recommend these palettes enough. Okay, so I know I said at the start of this video that all the products that I was going to mention were kind of on the lower price range. I do want to end with my final product. I do feel like this product is not so much underrated because it is by a very big brand, but I'm just going to show you it. This is the Caudalie Beauty Elixir. So basically it's a setting spray, and the reason that I'm putting this in this video is because I've not really heard of much people using it. Again, they're not really a brand who takes on your sort of big popular Instagram influencers to promote their products. So if you're maybe just starting out on Instagram and you're following, you know, all of your famous influencers, then you're probably not going to have heard of this product. So it is a little bit more on the pricey side compared to the other products that I've spoke to today, and even for a setting spray it is, you know, a little bit higher priced. So this is the 100ml bottle here, and this ranges for £32.50. It ranges for, it's priced at, you know what I mean, it's £32.50, £32.50 for the 100ml bottle. I do know you get a 30ml bottle, and I think that's about £12, but I'm not 100% sure. But I wanted to pop it on here because this is my favourite setting spray ever. You can see I'm more than halfway through this bottle. It's actually the second bottle of this that I've had, and it is just amazing. It smells so good. It's got essences of grape through it, it's got essences of rosemary through it, so it smells amazing. The bottle is frosted glass, it's not plastic, which again I absolutely love. The little logo on the front here, it's all engraved into the bottle, which again I love. It's not just kind of stuck on there. It just looks like a really classy product, and to be honest with you, it is. Even when I'm not wearing makeup, I'll sometimes spray this on my face because it just gives you such like a nice healthy glow, which I love. For clients, I tend to use this more on, you know, my brides, my bridal parties, my sort of, you know, graduation, prom type things, like your more important events, then I will use this. Or if you're going out for a long time as well, I'll use this, because I know that if you spray this product on your face before applying your makeup as a primer as well, but after applying your makeup, then your makeup's not going to budge. I love it. So I do have, if you head over to my IGTV, I actually have a whole product review just on this product. So if you're wanting to get a little bit more information about the brand Caudalie itself, or if you just want to know a little bit more about this product and you want me to see me do an actual demonstration of this product, then I do have like I think it's like a 3-4 minute video over on my IGTV speaking fully just about this product if you want to know a little bit more about it. But yeah, it's definitely up there with my list of favourite products ever, and even though it's on the more pricey range, it's definitely, you know, it's kind of underrated. Like I say, I've not really heard anyone rant and rave about it too much, so I just really had to tell you guys how much I love this. Okay guys, so that is it for this video. I really hope I was able to show you some new products that you'd maybe never heard of before. Hopefully I've maybe inspired some of you guys to possibly go out and try something new, or even if you were on the verge about even buying one of these products, I might have helped you make your mind up about it. I do just want to add in here at the end that this video is in no way sponsored by any brands at all. Nobody's asked me to come on here and, you know, promote their product. It has all been products that I genuinely love, and I do use them all the time, even if they're not tagged in my Instagram. I might wear them for everyday looks, or, you know, I might wear them at a festival or a concert, whatever. But it is all products that I absolutely love, and hopefully you guys might go out and try some of these and you might fall in love with them too. So once again, thank you so much for watching this video. I'm hoping to start posting more regularly again, but in the meantime I hope you're all keeping safe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye! Love this.